Have you ever seen anybody win a fight but still manage to take a major L? This is exactly what happened between Germany and the people of Dagbon in northern Ghana. It's 1896 and the Germans have one goal: to take over Dagbon and add it to their growing empire. But unfortunately for them, the people of Dagbon are not timid people who would just surrender to them. In fact, 7 years up until this point, the people of Dagbon have faced off attacks by the British, the Germans, and the French. The ruler at this time, Yana and Dani II, had vowed that no white man was going to take over their land while he was alive. On December 3 of that year, while the rest of the world were preparing for the end of year festivities, German soldiers arrived at Yendi for the Battle of Adibo. Now, as the battle raged on, unfortunately for the people of Dagbon, they could not survive the artillery being used by the German soldiers. And eventually, as more of their soldiers fell, they abandoned the battle and fled to the safety of the forest. After claiming victory in the battle, the German soldiers entered the Yendi village. But even though they had won, they were still very much afraid of reprisal attacks from the Dagbon army. And the German army was also low on ammunition. So all they could do when they reached Yendi was to loot the palace and then flee out of fear. It would take several years after the death of Yana and Dani II for the Germans to eventually stake their claim on Yendi. If you love history and you'd want to read about it in a fictionalized form like you're reading a story, I would want to recommend the Usurper's Dream to you. This story built on the history of the Asante Empire and how Osei Tutu and Okonfo-Anokye came together to form one of the most documented African kingdoms. What you read in this book built on folklore and mythology of the Akan culture. There's a number in my bio if you want to get a copy, and there's an Amazon link as well if you're not in Ghana.